So what we're gonna work out first is what's called buzz your feet down. And it's just about, there's only really 3 ways a guy can come at you. He can come at you straight, he can come this way, or he can come that way, right? Now if you're gonna run behind a guy and you have to make a diving tackle, you know what you have to do, right? I mean, the guy's already gotten past you and you're running behind him and you'll just do whatever you can to get his legs out. But the hardest tackle is straight on. The next hardest are the sideways, right? And then the easiest is kind of from behind because you only got one option, and that's for dive for the legs. So what I want to talk about is the front way and these 2 sideways. Right, so you and Jimmy are going to start here, right? You're going to start like in your linebacker position. And you're going to run up full speed. When I say go, you run up full speed. And it's that full speed that you need to close down on the running, okay? But when you get here, then you're going to buzz your feet down. And buzz your feet down, and this is the same thing when you run a pattern, right? Like when you run a pattern, you make your thing and then you go out like that. This is the same thing, but you have to do it just naturally. So you got to practice this almost every day on your own, where you're here, you say go, you run up, now you come like this. Now look what it's like my hands are in a holster. Now the most important thing, which I find all my little guys do, is this. They get here and they go like this. Now that's different for a couple reasons. 1, your arms are really not ready, they're flying like this. 2, the most important thing is my feet are like this, I got no power. So what happens a lot of times when guys go to, and they end up arm tackling, is they get to a spot like you've got the ball, and I run up to you, and then I stop before you, and I end up trying to catch you. And all this guy is going to do is he's going to go this way, and he's going to go right through you like that. You just have to get used to this. And the more you lunge, you see how deep I am? I'm deep in here, and my hands are here, because my next move is the power move up like this. Like this. So this foot coming with the arm is what gives me the rip. And then I can grab some cloth and I can take down. Now that's straight ahead, and that's a hard tackle. If I come up here like this, and I just stop like this, and I'm not lunged, and I'm just waiting to catch, I'm done. Now he's just gonna make a move on me, or he's just gonna plow me. Worst of all, he's gonna put his shoulder pads in my chest, and then you get flat. Right down. Go right there, back, buzz. Good. That's getting in. Go, buzz. Okay, here, see? Because you want to hear, because that's what's going to break it. And we're going to do that part next, okay? Go ahead, Jim, ready? Watch it. Go. Buzz, 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 buzz. Good. Hand up, go again. Buzz, 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 buzz. Okay, you got to buzz your feet now. Because the buzzing of your feet means, what this does here, it means you can adjust your feet to where he's going. Because if you just take big steps and then he goes flying this way, another arm tackle, right? Because you haven't got your feet under you. So you're going here, he makes a move, and you have him buzz down. If you buzz down, it means I'm coming up to Jimmy and I'm buzzing my feet down so I can make the tackle. So every time you come up, like this, ready, Jim? Good. Down. Go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Good, good, good. There you got it again. Ready? Good. There you go. There you go. Head is up. You're strong. Good. Up, up. Head up. Good. Better, better, better. All right. So now you know how to buzz, and I don't have to have these cones here, because you know whenever you're coming up to me and trying to get close to me, you just imagine these cones here. You're always going to buzz your feet the last couple yards. Okay? So the important thing is here that I didn't do this. He started running up here, so I didn't come this way, right? Because that's going to get me in a position. That's going to get me in a position right here where all I've got is my arm, and I'm done. I got nothing. My one arm is not, especially if you're already 30 pounds lighter than these guys, there's no way, no matter how strong you are, that arm is going to bring him down. What I need to do is take a better angle. And the buzzing my feet allows me to go even wider than I think I'm going to go. Because if I go, right, Jim, if Jim goes and I don't buzz my feet, here's the other thing that happens. And I start running like this, then whoa, he stops and I'm back for another arm tackle. So the buzzing of my feet allows me to make sure that I got the best position to tackle him. And I really aim at the waist level. I don't want to be any higher than that. All right, so he goes, so I go, boom. I break down. Now look, I got a couple things going on here. Come over here, Trev, so you can see. Okay, a couple things. One, my hands are back. ready. My head, my ear is already here. My face mask is kind of where the ball is. My foot, now look how close my foot is here. Ideally, I even get my foot right about there. In this back part, I'm ready to rock in here and just explode through him while I tackle. If I'm here, go ahead, so stop there. If I'm here and I stop here, and then I go at him, one, he's gonna go by me, and two, even if I can manage to get my head in front, all this distance here creates weakness. Now you're a fast guy because I've seen you run, I've seen you on videotape. I know you can close down on a guy. So you gotta understand your speed is power. And again, it's your feet. If you can get your foot right here when you make that tackle, and you're here, and then you explode, everything else is gonna take care of itself. You're gonna see that guy go in that big hit where everybody goes, whoa! That's what you're gonna hear that pop. But when you don't come at that angle, and you come here, there's no pop, and there's nothing. It's too easy for him to rip out. So, as you see, we don't have pads on or anything. And I guarantee you, if you work on your right angle, the angles, buzzing your feet, and most importantly, getting your foot planted as close as you can, bent down, head down, and explode through, and then you can grab, if you need to, you can grab cloth, and you just plow through him. Don't stop there. Don't come up and stop. Explode through, drive him to the ground, you'll have success. You'll totally change your game. Now you're buzzing your feet. I can hear your feet buzzing in the grass, and I can hear that last foot going like this. Now, not only are you going to tackle that guy better, but you're going to cause a lot more focus. So, buzzing your feet, getting your foot close, head up, face mask on the ball. Always try to get your, if you get your face mask, you think, you know, I want to see the ball hit my face mask, then your head will naturally be in the right place, right? And take the wider angle that you need to, all right? So that's a line of scrimmage. We're here, we're not blitzing or anything. We're going like this, we're watching the ball. Now what a lot of linebackers do is everybody starts to move that way, and all the linebackers just go this way. And then they cross buck back, and then boom, touchdown. So what you want to do is, I've got this middle gap responsibility here. You've got this middle gap, he's outside gap here, he's got this outside gap here. My first step is I watch the ball get snapped, and I take 2 steps forward, and I'm watching the ball. And then I'm trying to find the ball, I see pass, I come straight back like this, right? But I'm always playing the run first, and the reason I'm playing the run first is because I'm taking 2 steps forward and I'm trying to find the ball, right? So your eyes are your biggest weapon when you're playing linebacker. All the great linebackers have great vision because you need to see through all the chaos and see where that brown ball is going. And even though the quarterback is going that way, your brain has to tell you it could come back this way. So you take a step up, you make sure once that ball is committed that way, you're going to go in that way. If they reverse it back after they sweep it that way, then it's kind of on the defensive end, right? Because the defensive end at that point is supposed to be trailing to that point. So that point you should take your angle. But when stuff is still inside of your gaps, it's still inside of the box in here, and you don't know what's going on, and they run this way, and they come back this way, you want to be in a good football stance, and you want to be ready to buzz your feet, boom. Or this way, buzz your feet, boom. Right? All right, so here we go. Set. Cut. Good. All right, set. Cut. Good. Head up. Good. Good. Right. Set. Cut. Good. Head up. Pull that head up. Pull that head like bulls. Bulls always have their heads up like this. Set. Cut.